Meow 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 meow. Hi! Today's video is going to be a little bit different. This weekend I've been to a painting contest in a really lost village in the mountains. And I was like, yeah, why not? I'm gonna film this. So the contest had an extra challenge for me, which was how to get there. First I took a train to Zaragoza, which is the closest big city. I was really relieved to see that the train was almost empty. I understand that given the current situation, people's not very open to travel. When I arrived to Zaragoza, I took a BlaBlaCar, which is like, so they let you go in their car and you pay a small price. Once I got to Teruel, I had lunch and I bought this cutesy ducky toy. It sounds, I love it. And after my best purchase of all times, I had to take a bus to the village. And when I got to take the bus, I see there was a minibus, I don't know how you call it, but it's like a really small bus that almost looks like a van with many seats. And when I got there and saw that bus, I was like, okay, I'm going to a place no one goes. Because that village was the last stop of the bus. And the bus driver told me that some days that bus is empty. I spent almost all Friday traveling. I left my home at 6 AM and I finally got to the village at 4 PM. Once I got there, I had a quick walk around and I already made some friends. They've given us a random number, and with that number there's a butterfly assigned, and that's what I'm supposed to paint. And with the number and the butterfly, there's also a spot from the village where I have to paint. The good thing is I have a very beautiful spot because I'm next to the church. Also next to the cemetery, so the dead souls will keep me company. And also this friend I bought right here. The next morning we had to wake up early. I had to look for an easel because I didn't realize until I was already on my train that I had to take one. So it took me a lot to put it in place because the canvas was too heavy and the easel was falling. So I started with the gold because it was the only thing that I had for sure that I wanted to make on my butterfly. And up to that moment it was all spontaneous decisions. I wasn't sure about the background and I finally decided that I was there, that I was in the mountains. I felt this amazing feeling of freedom and I felt like painting a blue sky. I really love painting clouds, and I also wanted to paint the grass because I really love grass. I love green. I wanted to capture the essence of what I was feeling. I regret that I spent some time of the morning going to the hostel to charge my batteries to keep filming because I ended up not having so much time for the painting because I was like, okay, I have all the background colors, it shouldn't take me so much to give all the details, which was not what happened. I really wanted to make more details. I wanted to give more details to the grass. I wanted to paint some flowers on the grass as well because I really love flowers. Because butterflies and flowers were like my childhood theme for drawings. Next time I'll do it better because now I have more practice on speed painting. I think I underestimated how big the painting was and how much time that was going to take me. After starting with my rainbow details, it was time for lunch. We had so much fun at lunch. We were speaking about so many things. We were laughing. I met other new people that I haven't spoken before. In the afternoon, I focused a lot. I put some music to motivate myself because I was starting to feel tired because I had slept like 5 hours, and I also slept 5 hours before leaving my home. So I was tired before I started to being tired. So the day painting was really intense. I ended up that day with a lot of details on the wings. So the next day I woke up early. I woke up really tired. I was like, I just woke up and I already gonna go to sleep. We stayed in the village center that day. They said it was probably raining, and if the rain started, we had to be prepared to go inside. It still wasn't enough because I was really tired of the trip, of the whole painting day, and I probably should have slept more, but I was having so much fun and I didn't want to go to bed. I stayed up until 3 a.m. We were speaking, we were drinking. There was this nice aura that everybody was charming and nice. And yes, as planned, it started raining. So I took all my stuff and I moved inside to finish my painting because I didn't want to lose a minute. I was listening to my music, trying to motivate, trying to work fast. I finished my painting in the last minute. If I wouldn't have been able to make the details on the wings, I had probably might gotten crazy. Because you don't want to leave something unfinished somewhere. Like, I made this and it's unfinished. So I'm really glad that I ended up making the wings. I still wanted to make a lot more stuff, but I'm really happy anyway of how the painting turned out. When I was giving my finishing touches, the jury was literally kicking me out of the room because the time was up and they had to decide which paintings were the winners. All of the paintings were really good, and I know that the jury had it so difficult to choose the winners. They were all awesome. I was like, I don't know who's going to win because everyone's making an awesome job. All of us who were there already won for meeting each other. This was a touching experience. And in general, I came back to my home like the most tired that I've been in years, but also the most happy that I've been in years. I feel refreshed, I feel happy, I feel myself, and I feel like I can do anything. I hope you liked this video, I hope you liked my painting, and I hope you like to see this experience that I had. I'm sending you a big fluffy kitty hug and see you next time. Bye!